You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200.
I didn't. I told him not yet. It's okay. Let's just... We're not live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't see the notification, but we are live here. Now we are. Team Bear round of 64s this is. Here with Fabio Soto, we are at the 2020 Longhorn Open in Austin, Texas. Fabio, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dean. Glad to be here back. First tournament of this new year. Glad to see everybody here. Want to thank the UT Racquetball Club for hosting this event here in beautiful Austin, Texas.
Yeah, you know what? This is what the Longhorn is considered. It's been running for 15 years. This is the first time the IRT has been here. I believe it's 2004, and Kane Waslinchuk won that. So we're here. We're getting some bonus coverage. Round of 64s, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting round of 64s. There's a bullet right there by Garay. Oh, missed opportunity there for Cuevas. Good pickup from Garay. Not a good shot selection there by Cuevas. Even though Garay missed it, he pinched it. He had Garay in front of him, and he needed to go down the line again.
Well, one of the things I want to talk about here is not many people know Erick Cuevas. He's hailing from Monterrey, Mexico. A lot of players, good players from there. I mean, Paola Longoria trains there. Samantha Salas trains there. We got a lot of Montserrat Mejia. All these stars there. So Erick Cuevas is from there. Eduardo Garay, of course, he is representing Cali, Colombia. Yeah. And he currently lives in Chihuahua, Mexico, where he trains. So one of the things I want to say is the different styles here of matchup. I'm interested because Eduardo Garay, I think he's one of the most agile, quick, fast-responding players on the court. You'll watch him fly every now and then, Dean.
Yeah, you know, he put up some really good numbers, I think, in Chicago. But Beltran kind of buried him. But he's one to kind of miss some events, hasn't played full time. You know, he's a force to be reckoned with. But you know what? So is Erick Cuevas. And you know, like we said, here's what's happening to the IRT. Because we have a guy like Kane Waslinchuk, and the players are going to replay that. Because we have a dominating player like Kane Waslinchuk, you're going to see players like this pushing the envelope. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of younger players playing aggressive, killing the ball, making less mistakes. And that's all because of Kane Waslinchuk, in my opinion.
No, that's true. I mean, one of these players, definitely hungry for a win here. And they got something to prove. So this is why I like, for example, in boxing, Dean, I like to watch the amateur matches instead of the professional matches. Because the amateur boxers, they give it their all. They just want to get up there in the ranks, and it's fantastic. So these players, again, this is bonus coverage. I want to thank everybody for joining us here at the round of 64s.
Yeah, bonus. We're gonna talk all weekend, here in the UT Racquetball Club in Austin, Texas. We're getting the kinks out this morning. This is, our first match of the year, Fabio. So, Pablo's getting the kinks out. We're getting the kinks out, making sure our audio's up, making sure we've been here since yesterday, so we're here. Why not show these racquetball fans these matches?
No, and you know what the thing is that we have an exciting start to this new year because we have this event in Austin. Next week we go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And the week after, we go to Wisconsin. So we got 3 professional tournaments in a row, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to see a lot of racquetball this month.
Back to back to back. Back-to-back.
So Eduardo Garay leading 3-1 in the headpen scoreboard.
Oh, that ball didn't even come off the back wall. Tough play right there for Cuevas.
So the referee calls the score 5-1 in the headpen scoreboard. So Dean, you've watched Erick Cuevas now for a while. We've seen him play. I've known him for a few years now since he's not a junior any longer, but I've known him since he was a junior. Time out there by, referee called away Cuevas. So, what are you expecting from Erick Cuevas here against Eduardo Garay?
Well, I mean, you have to look at it as maturity. Cuevas is, new to the scene. I've known him for, literally a few years now. Actually met him March of 2018 at the Shamrock Shootout. He came. I think he won the Open division. He stayed in New York with me after the U.S. Open last year. Not the last one, the one before that. So I did train with him a little bit, and he's come a tremendous way since then. Definitely see, improvement from Erick Cuevas, I think. And the winner of this match will move on into the main draw, into the round of 32s. He is qualifier at 2. So the winner of this match will take on Thomas Carter. Timeout on the court there. Cuevas taking his only timeout at 7-1. So here's the question. Is the skill level of Eduardo Garay a little too much for an Erick Cuevas?
Well, Eduardo Garay, again, another player that I've known since his junior years, and he has made the junior national Mexican team multiple times. He comes from a big racquetball family. Of course, his brother, Gogi Garay, the famous Gogi Garay, which we want to say hello to right now. He has come from a big racquetball family, also his older brother. So, he has the
Gogi Garay.
Gogi Garay, yeah.
You can't even make that up.
I know. No. So what happens is that he has a lot of experience. He's representing the country of Colombia. So I think he's just a little too much right now. But, Cueva, again, what I like about him is his resilience. He's a player that never gives up. I've seen him again in multiple times to play. So, I'm expecting him to perform well because one of the things I like, Dean, and you know this, is that, when you got more to win than to lose, sometimes you play a little bit more loose.
Absolutely. But again, I think Garay's maturity with Erick's lack of maturity is a factor here. And then it's going to come down to shot selection. Like that shot right before that. He pinched the ball, and there was no reason to pinch it. Both players are playing in front of the dotted line. Wide angle pass might be a little better scenario here. Garay's hitting the ball a ton.
He's always had a great serve. Always, Eduardo Garay.
See, look, 3 feet high, Cuevas. Good reset right there by Cuevas. This is going to be a nice big setup off the back wall. Side wall, Cuevas. Into the ground. Too long of a rally. You would think that would favor Erick Cuevas, but it didn't.
So 10-1 right now on the headpen scoreboard. So Eduardo Garay with a comfortable and commanding lead right now.
Good shot right there by Cuevas. Just want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And please share, like and share. That's our motto here. Like and share our posts. We'll go through our broadcast schedule with everyone today. Our next match coming up will be another round of 64s here. And then this afternoon, I believe it's starting 1:45 or 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
The times are a little different, and because the way they do it here at this Longhorn Open is they schedule matches at certain times. They've been doing it for so long, so they have a system. So we're kind of adapting into their system. So the times are a little bit different, and we're going to play when they're ready. And we have round of 32 starting this afternoon, and round of 16s tonight, 7 p.m.
Eduardo Garay to the serve.
Wow.
Again, bullets from Garay.
That's such a good serve. You see that wide angle pass that Garay just hit?
Wow.
That was the one right at Erick Cuevas.
And you know what? Even though you talk about maturity, Eduardo Garay is still adapting to some changes. One of the changes he's made lately, and I know firsthand, he changed his racket. You know,
Who's that?
Eduardo Garay. Yeah, he suffered a hand injury the first half of the season, and he had to switch rackets. He was using a heavier model, so he's still adjusting, and I think he's doing quite well. He's swinging a lot.
See, finally Erick hits, the right shot. Front wall, side wall, crack, but his forehands are going front wall, side wall, coming right back into the wheelhouse of Eduardo Garay. Really needs to make the adjustments and stay down that line. Samantha Salas in the chat box. Kenny Green from Texas. I don't know why you're not here. Want to say hello to Cameron Meeks. Cameron, miss you. Mr. Ricky Diaz in the chat box. Thank you guys all for coming. So let's talk about the other match going on at this club right now. On the court right next to us is, I believe it's Javier Estrada and Kadim Carrasco. That should be a nice, good match too.
That's an interesting match, actually.
It's a good serve. Hashtag just a replay. And we also have two matches going on at the Gregory Gym. We are at the rec center here, at the UT Racquetball Club. We have two facilities here, and so we have some pro matches at both gyms. So the other match is Alejandro. Oh no, actually there's only one match. It's Adam Mania and Miguel Angel Artega Guzman from Bolivia. That should be a great match. See that high shot right there by Cuevas? Good pickup. Bad shot. Bad shot by Cuevas. And he's shaking his head, and rightfully so. Erick, if you want to make it to the round of 32s, you have to play better. So a commanding lead by Garay. Cuevas cannot stop the bleeding because he has no timeout, and there's no way Garay's going to call a timeout when he's on a roll like this.
I'm glad to see Eduardo Garay on tour because, wow, what a great kill shot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what was that?
That was a flatty. Oh, my God, a backhand splat flatty, a splatty.
Yeah, but it was about maybe 4 feet and something up in the air.
Cuevas just missing that. Couldn't get his racket on. Game one is getting away from him.
So 14 serving 1. Eduardo Garay was first game point right here to close it in.
Good little shot right there by Cuevas. That was a nice relaxed swing. A little bit better right there.
Yeah. So Cesar right there by Cuevas. And again, Garay just destroying that ball in the left corner. Game point number 2 for Eduardo Garay.
Big setup here. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Cuevas picking that up. I thought it would be in the books. Good hit the sidewall. Game 1 is over, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. We have 2 audio Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we at the 2020. That sounds so weird, Fabio. 2020.
Already, or too soon. First tournament of this second half of the season for the IRT. We're glad to be in Austin, Texas.
At the 2020 Longhorn Open. Ladies and gentlemen.
We've heard so much about this event, Dean, over the years because I have a lot of friends in Mexico that drive up here from San Luis Potosí, from Nuevo León, from also from Chihuahua. And, you know, it's a relatively short drive for them. And they love coming here. There's just so many people. It's so many amateur players coming here. You got, over about 400 players?
Oh,
it's amazing.
It's absolutely insane. When we get to our regular broadcast, which is going to be the round of 16s today. When we get to the round of 16s, we're going to have more of the background information about this particular event. Again, we're at the gymnasium used by the UT Racquetball Club, the Longhorn Open in Austin, Texas.
All right, so game number 2, Dean, from Erick Cuevas versus Eduardo Garay. Erick, again, hailing from Monterrey, Mexico. Well, Eduardo Garay from Cali, Colombia.
He needs to score a few more points than he did in game number 1, Cuevas, or it's going to be a short event right here for Cuevas.
Want to say hello to Erick Cuevas' coach, Yanko Renteria.
Oh, I saw him in the chat. He's watching. I think I saw him in the chat.
So hello to Yanko. Also currently now in Monterrey, Mexico. Right there, point number 1 there for Erick Cuevas. Good way to start, Dean.
And a flatty by Cuevas. That was a really good serve. Doubled input right there from Erick Cuevas right away. 2 serving 0 on the head 10 scoreboard. I think that was a short serve. Yep, second serve. So what Cuevas is doing, he's not swinging hard. He's taking a lot off the ball. And Garay likes to go really quick. Cuevas really needs to slow him down a little bit. He's in the back right now. Garay's getting ready to serve. Cuevas is ready, but he really should slow him down. Just put up his racket. That was a gigantic footfall from Garay. I mean gigantic, Fabio. Set up off the back wall. Beautiful. Down the line.
Wow, what a pickup there, Cuevas.
Good get. Nice play right there by Cuevas. We might go into a breakup, Fabio.
Well, I'd love to see when Erick Cuevas puts up a fight. Definitely. So it's 2 serving 0. So now Cuevas, just as quickly as that, has more points now than he did in the first game. So let's hope that Cuevas gets on a roll here. Makes Eduardo Garay a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, what a good try there by Cuevas.
Skipped in.
Yeah, good. That was a good try, though.
Yeah. I want to say hi to my friend Jonathan from New Jersey. He's the IRT's #1 fan. He was super stoked when he was in New York. It was quite a sight. Big IRT presence here today, Fabio. We got CEO Mike Grizz is here. Rod Southwood is here. We have our photographers here, too. Obviously, me, you, Pablo. We have our intern. Big setup here. Ooh, nice bullet. Alex Cohen, our intern, is here also. We have Karen Grizz, our treasurer, in the house. So we had let me tell you something. Sully, the tournament director here, Sully put on, a great pro player event yesterday. We had a very early sponsored doubles. Last night was followed by bowling and beverages. So the BB. So what I don't like what Cuevas just did right there is he put his hand on the back of Eduardo Garay, and I believe that's a penalty hinder. Automatic. You should push off on him. 2 serving 2.
So we got 2 serving 2 now to tied score here. Game number 2, Eduardo Garay with the serve.
Players are hitting the ball right to each other. Whew, that was a bullet.
So it's point number 3 there for Eduardo Garay, who takes the lead for the first time in game number 2.
Let's see what happened on that other court. That other match is Carrasco and Estrada. I don't know if that's over or not. Or are they in a timeout, Fabio? We need to get someone on that.
Eduardo Garay with the serve. Goes for a lob to the left.
Six-foot high right there. Nice shot right there by Cuevas.
Good side out there for Cuevas. Much needed one, stopping the bleeding.
The rally got a little ugly, and
It did.
it was nice to see him, finish it out.
Let's see if Cuevas can stop this 3-point run from Eduardo Garay. Garay from the back. Skip shot. That's point number 3 for Erick Cuevas, who ties it up.
Short, corto.
That's a short serve right there by Cuevas.
So, Fabio, we have a lot of, obviously we have 2 Spanish players right here. I'm sure there's a ton. Whoops. Whoops.
There we go. So Eduardo Garay.
I'm sure we have a ton of Spanish listeners out there, Fabio. Why don't you fill them in on what's going on here?
Hola, ¿qué tal a todos los que nos escuchan de toda Latinoamérica aquí para ver a Eduardo Garay, que representa a Colombia, contra Erick Cuevas, que representa a Monterrey, Nuevo León. Que le damos las gracias al UT Racquetball Club aquí en Austin, Texas, por ser anfitrión del Longhorn Open 2020. Aquí estamos en cobertura adicional del IRT en ronda de 64 entre estos dos jugadores. Erick Cuevas, Eduardo Garay, 3-3, segundo set.
8 serving 8 on Estrada and Kadim Carrasco. I think they're all the way down on court 1. Double fault there by Cuevas.
You know, Erick Cuevas has to concentrate. He can't afford to make those mistakes.
Not when you lose 15-1 game 1.
Exactly. So 3 serving 3 again. Let's see if Eduardo Garay can get on the board at once more. Good serve there by Garay.
Oh, he should go to the ceiling right there, Fabio.
Wide angle pass. Great shot selection there by Garay, who takes the lead once more. Gets off that tie.
There's the slowdown, and Garay almost didn't check. Gigantic footfall.
So you want to talk about a little bit of experience of Eduardo Garay, just so you know, Dean. He trains in Chihuahua along with Javier Mar, Rodrigo Montoya. So these guys, they spar with each other every now and then. So, you know.
Would that be with Estrada and Natera also?
They spar with them. So they're in another club, but they spar each other, though.
I'll tell you, there's a ton of and some young players coming up, because I went to the Black Gold last year, and I've actually played doubles with Erick Cuevas. But you got a guy like that ball skipped. I thought it skipped. But you got a young player like Sebastian Hernandez who plays down there also. He's just and he's like 16, 17. The players there are so good. Ochoa plays down over there. Hotbed of racquetball.
Imagine going to Chihuahua to hit some balls right at the court, and you got sparring. You got Rodrigo Montoya, Javier Mar, Eduardo Garay, and every now and then Alan Natera, Ernesto Ochoa, and you're just watching these professional players play in the court. You're just at a regular club in Chihuahua, so that's how good of players that they have there at that hotbed in Mexico. So I want to say hello to everybody in Chihuahua watching and listening.
Yeah. Believe it or not, it was speaking of Chihuahua, Christina Amaya, who she's also down there training. Christina Amaya is on there. She's playing down there. I think she's training.
Yeah, she lives currently in Chihuahua. Mexico. So hi to Cristina Amaya, who's watching us.
I can still hear it. How's the broadcast?
So point score right there by
Yeah.
Erick Cuevas. So a little back and forth there from Cuevas and Garay.
Well, it's, again, very, very different from game number 1.
So second serve right there called by the referee.
Good pickup, but here's a big setup. Oh,
Wow, what a risky
not a
shot.
setup, not a setup.
What a risky shot there taken by Cuevas, and it pays off.
Absolutely.
He had options. He went for the high risk, and he gets the reward.
So there is a lot of local sponsors here at the Longhorn. So we're going to thank them throughout the event. One of them, Fabio, is called T-Ray, and they're like a water transfer shop here, and they gave us some hats. So I want to thank T-Ray for the hats today. Thank you so much. Screen serve. See, second serve is what you want. You want him to kind of hold his racket up. Not a good return from Cuevas. Maybe a cross-court wide angle might have been better. Anything other than that shot, it was right to Eduardo Garay.
Wow.
I think he called that a good serve. You know, that's something you see here in qualifying matches, and it's a tiny bit inconsistency from the referees that are from our professional ref. But they really got to notice that's a really good pickup, but he didn't make it the front wall. The referee really has to watch foot faults. It's given the players, you know, it's a rule. That's all I'll say about that. We'll talk more about foot faults when Conrado Moscoso plays.
Yeah, we will. Definitely. Eduardo Garay.
That was a bullet and no foot fault. Next up on championship court here, again, ladies and gentlemen, will be Andres Gomez from Barranquilla, Colombia, against Robert Collins from Hawaii. He is from a place called Kapolei.
Got to see Robbie Collins here. Just said hello to him previously before the start of this match, and he looks good. He looks healthy. He's excited.
So even with the timeout, we're staying right here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, after this match, we are going to have interviews with both players, winner and loser. Here, we're going to give some of these guys time on the air, Fabio. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cuevas walking back onto the court. We are in qualifying Friday here. Very different IRT schedule, guys. Check out R2 Sports. We're at the 2020 Longhorn Open, Austin, Texas. Garay. Skipped it in. Again, see, you know, Cuevas has his, I don't want to even, he's got his sponsors that are actually here. But someone in his camp needs to notice the foot fault. I mean, because there was a few aces, and they're foot faults. And you have to bring that to the attention. You kind of have to say to the referee, hey, I'm watching it. It's not okay, and you need to call that. And then you'll see that.
So Eduardo Garay closing in on this match right now. He's 5 points away. Side out there. Cuevas back to the serve. It's a fault right there. Second opportunity for Erick Cuevas. Side out once more. Eduardo Garay back to the serve. So just to remind everybody, the winner of this match moves on to the main bracket later today. What a great serve there by Eduardo Garay to the wall. Another bullet there from Garay. Wow. Erick Cuevas killing that ball right dead center. Want to thank everybody for joining us here, watching. Queremos dar las gracias a todos los que están sintonizando y viéndonos desde no nada más Estados Unidos, sino todo Latinoamérica y el mundo. Por favor, denle like a nuestro post, compartan nuestra liga, que el racquetball esté disponible para todo el mundo. En lo que vemos a Erick Cuevas de Monterrey, Nuevo León, contra Eduardo Garay de Cali, Colombia. Cuevas va abajo 6-13, juego número 2. El ganador de este partido avanzará a la llave principal y jugará de nuevo el día de hoy. Punto de Erick Cuevas, 7, sirviendo 13. Skip shot right there by Eduardo Garay, rather. So now 8, serving 13. So Erick Cuevas clearly improving. A lot better performance here in game number 2. 8 points already. That was an ace serve called by the referee, Justice Benson. So 9, serving 13 in the head pen scoreboard. Coverage of round of 64 is here. Bonus coverage by the IRT. Skip shot right there. Now 10, serving 13 now. So Eduardo Garay is going to consider maybe asking for a timeout because Erick Cuevas is on a roll right now.
What happened, Fabio?
Erick Cuevas just playing right now very, very well.
Relaxed?
And not only that, he's just serving a lot better.
Wow. What a flatty right there by
Wow.
Cuevas.
Maybe Eduardo Garay might want to take a timeout, and he does.
Good call.
So timeout right now taken by Eduardo Garay, the first timeout of the match for him.
Yeah, I wonder if our board operator knows how to go to a commercial. He does not know how to go to a commercial. We're going to stay right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So Eduardo Garay taking a breather right here. A little drink of water right there for him. And, you know, this is what I like. Right now, Cueva is laser focused. He's not leaving the court. He's hitting the ball. It's just awesome.
Yeah, well, you have to. You have to. I mean, you can't. He's got an opportunity to go to a tiebreaker. And all of Garay's timeout is just to really, ice the kicker, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So Garay goes back in with his Zurich construction sponsor. If you guys remember, Zurich Construction sponsored our U.S. Open preview show. We're going to have that again this upcoming U.S. Open. Going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to check out our website, irttour.com, for all of our events. Good serve right there by Cuevas.
Wow.
Good try right there by Cuevas. You see what he did is he ran around to get into position, and he's very quick, Cuevas. But just a great shot by Garay.
Want to say hi in the chat box to Francisco Trujillo, one of the head trainers there in Baja, California. You got Sebastián Ruelas and Maria Fernanda Trujillo watching and training currently. Getting ready for Mexican Nationals coming up next month in Tijuana, Mexico.
Only on the first serve.
So Garay. The serve.
Oh, Cuevas buried an easy one right there. Catorce, 11. Match point, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up right here. Garay. Short serve.
That's short.
Corto.
Eduardo Garay fishing.
Well,
It ain't working.
I'd like to see. Oh, he did check the receiver. He hardly checks the receiver. Going to Cuevas' forehand. Cuevas is going to go upstairs. Garay can't. Oh, bounce kick.
Wow.
You know, it was buried inside that corner. We couldn't
Yeah.
see it, but good call by referee Justice Benson, a fellow Texan. I think. I don't know if he's from here or not. Well, I don't know if he lives here. Oh, front wall, sidewall crack.
Good reaction there by Erick Cuevas, but just not enough.
So second match point opportunity for Garay. Let's see what happens. Garay, drive serve. Set up.
Too high. Down the line.
Down the line. Game over, ladies and gentlemen.
So Eduardo Garay advancing to the main bracket right now. Defeating Erick Cuevas with the numbers of 15-1, 15-11.
We're going to come back in a few minutes here with both players for player interviews. We'll be back right here on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
I think one of the biggest things about Gearbox is just the quality and the reliability of their product. I know that no matter what I do, whatever product I choose, whatever racket I choose, I'm going to like it no matter what. It's something that's very comforting as a player to have a very consistent product in your hand every single practice session, match, after match. It's just really nice to have. My name is Bobby Horn. Don't make a mistake. Get yourself an M40 right now.
What keeps me going in racquetball is my family, everybody who supports me, and just the feel of a win at the end of a tournament is what keeps me going. That's all I need. Winning is something you just can't explain to somebody unless they've felt it before. You know all the hard work has paid off, and you've tried so hard to get to that point, and you finally do it, and it's amazing. I'm Holly Scott, I play for Gearbox, and you should too.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear here, sitting in our booth. Erick Cuevas. Erick, not the result you wanted, but how do you feel today playing IRT here in Texas?
Well, Texas is a beautiful city, and I'm feeling really good. I will go for the open, and maybe should be win.
So, the first game was 15-1. I mean, you didn't have anything going. Garay was serving extremely well, but game two, you kind of came back. You settled in. What adjustment? What did you do different in game two other than game one?
Well, I think my brain is really impressive in the second game, but in the first one, I was in another place.
Very nervous, maybe?
I think Garay is a really fast player, and his serve is really tough.
So, I know that, you know, English is not your first language, so we thank you for trying. You're doing an excellent job. So how does it feel to really become more of a professional racquetball player coming from Monterrey?
Well, I just want to say everybody should be come to the RERT and have fun. This is a play, and you have fun.
Do you love being a professional racquetball player?
Of course, of course. I love racquetball and the ART tour and Dean Bear and other people in the ART is a really good person, and I feel really good.
So, okay, so I know that you have some private sponsors that are helping you. Do you want to say thank you to them? And if you want, you could speak in Spanish. It's totally okay.
Of course, no, muchas gracias a Alfredo Villalonga y Almacén 42, Impact Cup Monterrey, a mi entrenador en correntería, a mi entrenadora física que es trainer Armendari, Cintia Martínez, y mi entrenador del gimnasio que trabaja en la Facultad de Ingeniería Civil, la UANL. Muchas gracias a todos los patrocinadores que me apoyaron para venir y espero que sigamos creciendo como familia.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a really quick break, and we'll be back with the winner of this match, Eduardo Garay, right before the start of the next match coming up here. We'll be back on IRT Live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So Dean Bear sitting here with today's winner, Eduardo Garay. So Eduardo, congratulations. One of the first things I want to ask you is, how do you feel about being a professional racquetball player?
Bueno, me siento muy bien, muy contento por estar aquí jugando un torneo más aquí en Austin, Texas, y listo para mis siguientes partidos.
So I need to ask you, game one, total blowout, 15-1, very easy for you. Game two, Erick kind of put up a fight. What did you do different in game one from two?
Bueno, en el primero sentí que empecé a jugar muy bien. Erick estaba un poco nervioso, entonces ahí aproveché yo para hacer puntos. Y en el segundo set, Erick empezó a jugar muy duro, muy bien, empezó a sacar muy bien. Y se me complicó, pero gracias a Dios pude salir adelante.
So, round of 32 is coming up. You're going to take on Thomas Carter a little bit later today. Do you want to say thank you to any of your sponsors?
Sí, muchas gracias a Splathead por el apoyo, a Zurek, constructora Zurek, Francisco Fajardo, a Héctor García, Pueblo Viejo, y a Prokenix.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So coming up next on IRT Live, Robbie Collins will take on, he'll be on Shenna Court next, and we'll be back on IRT Live in about 10 minutes.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and as you know, my passion is to help each and every one of you get the best sleep of your life. That's why I created my new Giza Dreams bed sheets. I guarantee you they'll be the most comfortable sheets you'll ever own.
With the Giza Dream Sheets, I'm getting the best sleep of my life.
I do not like my sheets. I love my Giza Dream Sheets.
I guarantee you the first night you sleep on my sheets, you'll never want to sleep on anything else.
Go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen right now. Giza Dreams are made with the finest, most sought-after cotton in the world. MyPillow Giza Dream Sheets are available in a variety of colors and will be the softest, most comfortable sheets you will ever own. And listen to this. For a limited time, when you use your promo code, Mike will send you a second set of Giza Dream Sheets absolutely free. That's 2 sets of sheets for the price of 1.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.